I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold on before you go. One thing that you should know, I never meant to hurt you so. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy.
Burst the bionic zit splitter, breakneck speeds with all day, and some say they ain't productive. Could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Said wait, we count them blessings and keep jamming. Tis him. His worth was nil until he gained the skill of tongues. From 15 years young, straight to my greyback self, I stay top shelf material. Jerk chicken, jerk fish, breakaway slave bliss. Generate G's and then be stashing with the Swiss. Fools can't see this. Audio, a fist full of hip-hop duns. I progression in the flesh. Esoteric quotes most frightening. Duppy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duppy leg on me an. I summon up the power of Banana Clan. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Now we dip in boots, set them spirit them loose. Go ahead. With conclusive proof about the truth, the right. Cause whether we hitchhike or push bike or travel kind of trash, manifest that with oats and roots rap. Manifest that, yeah, I do my zing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Gone up in the life with this ragged bone flow. Squeeze the pain from my belly and set my soul free. Travel over ocean, land and sea. Face enough stress and difficulty. Flung back from the brink, whining kinda stink. We don't give a gift about what them fools think. If your network will speak for itself. Proof of the trophy and the champion belt. Come sun, come rain, come hailstone pelt. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Yeah, wanna submit with some old time. Let the old world know he's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start licked by the hook or by the crook, by the kick. He's sickly cryptic, spitting the code, and most proud to present that Grufferton mode. And it shows that bro's done. Seen a few slights. Life row scenario, reality bites. We in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Idiot, we can't run for tech, eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Grufferton touch. Proceed, set speed. Grufferton, y'all. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Grufferton liveth. One hope, one quest.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. Nope. That you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. Here. Got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I fly at your word. To a place that she didn't know exists. Mediterranean water my wrist. Now I'm talking my 6 figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate, now my bag legit. These with me with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got it about it. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial, how you wanna go back. How you wanna do it? I don't backtrack, man. That I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. Period. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. These will cry and be lying in your face. Fact. Slicker than us, gotta know how they play. If the money went straight, you wouldn't be here today. Ain't in mind, sure know what to say. You ain't me, so it's hard to relate. What? How much cash I every day? Big bag. Don't play with me, baby, go play with your. You see him in person, he be shookin'. $100, it cost you a Quavo to book me. I'm worth it, the proof in the pudding. Surrounded by forearms. I'm looking like William, but they ain't my girlfriends. Nah. Bro, I'ma spin on your block back to back when they finish. It look like the world end. Dog. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. What? Exposing their hands for free. Get caught in the middle, that's bullseye. Get it too. You got, but we was and he popping my with a capital P. Caps. SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my pressure. Bad. She ain't even sneeze, but still I bless. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial, how you wanna go back. How you wanna do it? I don't backtrack, man. That I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. Period. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line.
나 높이 조금 머나먼 먼 곳으로 나 날아가 더 높이 세상 넘어서 우주 밖으로 다 괜찮아 널 위한 내가 여기에 서 있으니 보고 싶은 널 그리며 네 이름을 크게 불러봐 나 날아가 저 멀리 하늘 속 작은 집을 지어 널 초대해 우리 둘만의 시공간을 뛰어넘어 바람아 우리 좀 더 세게 밀어줘 구름아 우리 마음껏 감싸 안아줘 아무도 우리 찾지 못하게 해 아무도 우리 보지 못하게 해 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 다 날아가
Press and get the victory.
Court Conqueror 2v2, how did that go?
Yeah, John and I connected for Court Conqueror, and when you're playing 2v2, it's all about builds. John brought a paint beast. He's the best big man probably we have on Team 2K TV consistently. And we drew Donovan Mitchell, Luka Doncic. John pretty much backed him down and scored almost all of our points. I managed 1 3-pointer in this one. John had 7 blocks, so when you can't score on us, it's very difficult to beat us. This was a pretty easy win for us, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, listen, the script says I'm supposed to say that I'm pretty impressed, but I'm like 20% impressed. Congratulations.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And thank you for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles... Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shift their offense toward ball movement. Last season, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George both notched career highs in assists. Kawhi said, if I can get us in our offense, that makes me happy. It doesn't matter about getting an assist, just make...
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. EJ out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Clippers, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Outside Jackson. And there's the pass to Leonard. Got a hand on it. And he gets it. He blocks it again.
What an incredible defensive year it's been for him as he continues to swat away shots.
And Greg, you look at the totals for him this season. He's closing in on 3rd most blocks in a season.
To have this many blocks is just jaw-dropping. He has a chance to draw even with 3rd most blocks in a single season.
Here's Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
That's tipped. Down low. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they get it back. They recover it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Clippers ball.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Wiggins. And Curry has it in the corner. And DJ throws it down.
Keeping his head up at all times. Curry sees his teammate break free.
Here's Leonard. 23 points his last outing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Curry pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
No question he got marked on that shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Draymond Green, shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
One of the great second-round picks of the modern age. What Draymond contributes is somewhat irreplaceable.
And both free throws good for Green. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Murray finds Wiggins. Now Thompson. DJ with it. Zubac's defending. Here's DJ. Buries it down low.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Jackson is doubled. Inside. There's another block.
And that block now tying him for the third most blocks in an NBA season.
Oh, what a year he's had. One of the best defensive seasons that... anybody has ever had.
Well, he passed Hakeem earlier and now is tied for third all-time for most blocks in a season. An incredible total set back in 1974, shortly after blocks started being recorded.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers.
Three-pointer.
The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
No good from Zubac. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And they get it back. Here's Zubac. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Curry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 8 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Mans checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Golden State also making some changes. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Kuminga's subbed in for Wiggins. Now, here's DJ. Defended by Batum. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by DJ.
Assist from
DJ's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
To the inside. Ibaka, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You see the strength Ibaka.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's man in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. he dropped in 38 points and, as always, was at the defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mine to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Dallas. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
It's good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Here's DJ. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The whole team is loving everything Steph is doing. Playing with the ease on offense tonight.
Guarded by Green. Jackson driving again with the block.
And the amount of blocks he has this season are just staggering.
GA, the numbers don't lie. He's now 3rd for most blocks in a season.
And there are a lot of incredible shot blockers on the list for most blocks in a year, and he has firmly established himself among them as he has passed the 393 mark and moves into 3rd place. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside Leonard. Off target with his 3.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Shot to stop the run. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
A different look for the Clippers. Gibson comes in for Marcus Morris. And Georgia subbed in for Terrence Mann. Warriors leading by 10.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively live. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. DJ kicks to Porter. Wiggins passes to DJ. Back to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's DJ. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Curry against Jackson. Porter looking it over. The feed to DJ. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And 11 points for DJ.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Leonard against Porter. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Leonard. Releases. That shot no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. We resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with DJ.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw good, DJ. And both free throws good for DJ. Now Jackson. Kicks it to Leonard. On the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Zubac.
In the pick and roll, I like confidence. Leonard showing as a facilitator, his game just continues to ascend.
Count that bucket. And that's 15 points for DJ.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Zubac finds Leonard. Outside Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Looking to get back on track here. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The mid-range analytics do not apply to Kawhi. That's his shot.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on James Wiseman's injury. David.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. From what we have gathered, this injury will definitely keep him out of this game, and maybe for a long time, too. Kevin?
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jackson. Anthony's checked in for Golden State. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. First one falls for him.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
Both good from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Curry passes to Kuminga. DJ banked in off the glass. DJ's got 19 points.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Count it. Leonard's got his third basket of the night right there.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And DJ throws it down.
Early eyes by Curry, sees the play developing, knows where he wants to go with the ball.
George against Thompson. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Goes back up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
This guy is a fighter. Kawhi Leonard. Using his length to do damage on the glass.
Here's DJ. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. DJ's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ibaka looking for an opening. Clippers moving the ball around. George against Thompson. Here's Leonard. The Warriors pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Now, here's DJ, defended by George. Leonard with the steal. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Anthony against Leonard. DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bledsoe dishes to Leonard. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. Shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Warriors. Curry kicks to Bielitsa. Kuminga with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Mann. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. No good from 11 feet. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Nice shot by Thompson.
This is Klay Thompson's go-to shot. Such an effective shooter from outside the arc.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's George. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 15. DJ with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Thompson for three. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Ibaka's got 15.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Kuminga the pass to DJ. Thompson outside. And here is Curry, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. There's 39 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's George. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
George with the ball. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. The 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Warriors substitution.
Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Jackson.
Leonard.
Golden State also making some changes. DJ is checked in for Draymond Green. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Bielitsa. And Curry subbed in for Otto Porter Jr.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Leonard on the wing. The 17-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Just keeps racking up the accolades. Kawhi's been an all-NBA first-teamer, a finals MVP. You'd think he smiled more.
Outside for Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight. Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. There's another block.
The defense he has played all year has been nothing short of fantastic. He has shaped this team's defense.
He's been quite a rim protector, you're right, for his team, and his efforts have him tied for the second most blocks in a year.
Well, it was the beloved Manute Bol who had 397 blocks back in 1986. Bol, of course, was an amazing...
Again with the block.
Wow, another block as he continues this historic pace.
Only one more man to catch as he is now second on the list for most blocks in a season.
Well, anytime you can pass Manute Bol on a list of blocks, you are doing something right. He's done it, leapfrogging Bol's high of 397 he put up back in '86.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. The pass to Mann. He kicks it to Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Good work defensively by Anthony. To the middle. Outside for Curry. Thompson passes to DJ. They double team Curry. DJ. And DJ throws it down.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 16. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Passes it to Zubac. Kicks it to Leonard. Leonard on the wing.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for DJ.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control. 3 phases of the game. Congrats. A triple-double.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Leonard draws the double. And George now top of the key. Offensive rebound. And that one is good from Zubac.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. And that's 31 points for DJ.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's George. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Toscano. So we see the Warriors take in the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
All right. Let's take some questions.
Okay, so what adjustments does this team need to make to go deep in the postseason?
You know, we're good enough where we should be, and that's imposing our will on the opposition. That's got to be the goal. If you go in there thinking you got to change up what made you successful in the first place, then you already lost. You can't think like that, Frank.
So you're saying you don't think you'll have to make adjustments then?
I mean, who can say? I'm not going into any series with that attitude, though. That's a loser's mentality.
Okay, well then, let me ask you. Who are you hoping to face in the first round? Any preferences?
Honestly, that doesn't matter to me. If we could take care of our end of things, we'll advance. I haven't even thought about it.
Oh, come on. Not even a little bit?
Come on, not at all, Frank. Imagine me worrying about another man like that. I could never. All right, no more questions? Thank you.